Let's head around the Inside Politics table, ask our great reporters to get you out ahead of the big political news just around the corner. Julie Pace.
Hillary Clinton would be happy if she could get through the rest of this campaign without having to talk anymore about the Clinton Foundation. But she's going to have to grin and bear it for a few more days. Bill Clinton tomorrow kicks off the very last Clinton Global Initiative meeting in New York. This is a three-day gathering with lots of celebrities, lots of big donors, and there's some speculation that it might not be as glitzy as in past years. And there's going to be one very notable absence headlining this meeting, and that's President Barack Obama. He's always in New York at the same time, typically goes up there to attend CGI. He didn't last year when the Democratic primary was still going on, so he didn't show favoritism. But very interesting that this year, at a time when he is very, very clearly in Hillary Clinton's camp, he is staying away from CGI.
Oh, smart man. Maggie?
The first presidential debate is now just over a week away. Donald Trump has spent very little time doing formal prep of any kind. His aides have been pressing him and pressing him. He is really only going to devote the final weekend ahead of the debate for debate prep to focus and drill down and not have other events. He's playing it a little bit loose and in his sort of free-form style, but a lot of people around him are concerned that that won't translate quite as well in a general election debate.
It's a risky strategy. We'll see. And the third-party candidates complaining they're not invited, but it's Monday night. Two candidates at the first debate. Abby?
On Monday, Hillary Clinton's going to be in Ohio, and she's going to make a big pitch to millennial voters. She's going to be reminding them that she, too, was young once. And the focus of this speech is going to be all about her early years, what she did after she left college, the focus on idealism, and reminding young voters that she was kind of like them, and also like someone else, a young community organizer from Chicago, Barack Obama. So this is going to be a big theme in the next couple of days, sort of humanizing Hillary Clinton, making her seem more like a real person and less like Hillary Clinton, the politician. So we'll see how that works for her.
I think I was young once too, but I don't really remember. Sarah?
Well, John, a lot has been made of places like Mahoning County in Ohio, places where we're seeing this influx of newly registered Republicans. Now Republicans are starting to survey those folks to dig into that data, and they're finding that Donald Trump does have surprisingly strong support from Democrats who are now Republicans, independents who are now Republicans. People who registered to vote for John Kasich in the primaries are now backing Trump. And what should be particularly worrisome for Democrats in Ohio is that they're finding even firmer support than they expected among female voters in Ohio.
One of the most complicated states, and I'm going to close on that. A lot of Ohio as we close here today. Here's an example of how the November ground game gets complicated in places where Republican candidates don't have the best relationship with their presidential nominee, Donald Trump. Rob Portman is the incumbent Republican senator from Ohio, and he's running well ahead of his Democratic opponent. One reason for Rob Portman's lead? GOP polling suggests that about 20% of Hillary Clinton's supporters in Ohio are planning to vote Republican for Portman for Senate. So who works to turn those voters out? You can be sure the Clinton campaign will try, and so will the Portman campaign, which has its own turnout operation, doesn't have a lot of faith or trust in Team Trump or the Republican National Committee's promises to build a top-notch GOP ground game. A little conflict of interest between those ones.